All right, well, we're backstage now at Sound Control in Manchester. Are you looking forward to tonight's gig?
Yes.
You sat here with your guitar on your lap. Do you have any rituals when it comes to performing? Do you have to warm up?
We do spend a lot of time practicing and warming up, but I don't know whether I would call it a ritual or it's just more something that we do just because that's what we do. I don't call getting up out of bed in the morning a ritual any more than I would call spending hours a day practicing a ritual.
It's a really good bill tonight. Do you have a say in who supports you on these kind of tours?
We have some say. Usually we submit a list of everyone we want to work with. Then they send us the list of who is available. And sometimes the two lists have points of coincidence. But as often as not, the people who you really want to work with don't happen to be available at that time. So then you get narrowed down to the list of what's real.
As a guitarist myself, and anyone who might be listening to this interview, what tips would you give of how to write a Nile sort of inspired riff?
I just play until I stumble upon something I like, and then I develop it. So my advice to anyone wanting to write any sort of guitar music is just play and play and play and explore new avenues, and you'll find stuff that's interesting to you. I would be opposed to necessarily sticking to any set of scales. Oftentimes the most interesting notes are the ones that are outside of our realm of the usual worn paths.
So what inspired you to start playing guitar, and how old were you at the time?
Well, I was 9.
Was there a particular moment when you sort of maybe saw a band or heard a piece of music where you thought, this is what I want to do, I want to play guitar and make music myself?
Well, I just wanted to play guitar when I was 9. It was something I wanted to do. Then later on, I got bit by the urge to, do it myself for real. Like, I think I was sitting in it would have been somebody early, like Ted Nugent or Kiss or Sabbath. I was just sitting in the audience going, I know I could do this. I could do this fucking shit. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
And Nile have been around for nearly 20 years now, and that's as old as me. So can you believe it's been that long?
No, it doesn't seem that long. It seems like just yesterday we were starting the band. I often look back and go, where the fuck did 20 years go? But I spent it doing what I love, so...
It's a case of time flies then.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I mean, 20 years is quite a long period of time, and you still find yourself inspired by the same things like Nugent, Sabbath, or do you look to newer bands like that are on the bill tonight to try and keep your creative juices flowing and get inspired by new and different things?
I don't really look to newer, younger bands for inspiration. That's like the cat chasing its tail. I look to bands that are traveled further along the ladder of musical development than I have. Someone who's gone farther than I have, not someone who's not gone as far yet. Yeah, if you're going to get inspired, you need to look at someone that you can look up to and go, yeah, I want to be able to do that. Not someone that's doing something that you did 20 years ago. That would be musical regression. I'm interested in musical progression.
So as we sit here this evening, who would you say off the top of your head is a really top quality guitar player who you can just sit and be in awe of?
I've taken quite a few lessons from Rusty Cooley. Yeah, there are times where I'll be watching him and go, as long as I've been playing, I wish I could do that. And I've been playing for 40 fucking years.
Tonight will be my first live experience of Nile. How would you sum up the live show, and what is it like to see the band?
Well, we're all about just playing our music for our fans. That's what you get from us. We're not interested in silly stage antics or pyro or smoke and lasers or costume makeup or any of that other bullshit. That's not what we're about. We like to fucking play our music, play the shit out of it, and give people honest, real music.
It's clear that this band is inspired by the sort of the stories of ancient Egypt, etc. And you've got a Roman band on the bill tonight. There's a big history between the two civilizations, isn't there?
Sure, and we quite enjoy playing with Maurizio and the XDOs. They're good guys, and I dig the history thing. It's a lot of fun. I played on their record, their last record, not the new one, but the last one.
How did that come about? Because am I right in saying that Nurgle from Behemoth is on that song as well?
Yeah, I've actually done quite a few guest spots. The one with XDO came about. Maurizio just got in contact with me and said, "Would you like to do this?" And I said, "Yeah, it sounds like fun. Let's do it."